I'm John Healy, I'm an MP for Rotherham and part of Barnsley, and hats off to the Hastings Furniture Service. I mean, this is a local charity running a national campaign which is really badly needed, because what the government's doing is cutting away from people who are the most desperate, the most needy, their last ditch source of support. The local welfare assistance fund is not an adequate replacement for the crisis loans that they axed 2 years ago, and now we're getting the end even of this funding, and it's for people who are really just trying to get a start again. They may be homeless, they may be coming out of a refuge, they want basic furniture, they want bedding, often for their kids, so they want some stuff in the kitchen to be able to start up a home again. And this is the only source of funds in many places that people like this can turn to, and the government is kicking this right away from them. That's why this campaign is so important. I'm going to be picking up this campaign led by Hastings Furniture Service in Rotherham, and together in Parliament I and other MPs will also be pressing the arguments to try and get ministers to think again.
Well, I absolutely congratulate everybody who's been involved in this really important campaign to try to persuade the government to abandon its idea of basically cancelling local welfare assistance as of April of next year. I know from the constituents that I see in my weekly surgeries just how much they are struggling right now with rising costs of living, and with a government that is hell-bent on an austerity programme. Things like the changes to housing benefit, the bedroom tax, they're already really struggling. And it seems to me that this is just going to be yet one more hammer blow to add to that if this local welfare assistance is withdrawn as well. People need that support. It's basic support to keep them going, them and their families. And so I absolutely commit to doing everything that I can in Parliament to keep raising it in questions, in debates, in every way that I can, to see if we can put enough pressure on this government to row back from that position. I hope very much that when ministers receive their pillowcases saying, "How do you sleep at night?" they might just think about that and might just change their policy.
Sure, there are charities, but there aren't charities everywhere. And do we really want the popular last line defence to be relied upon by charity and not some basic level of assistance across the country, which is what we should be protecting?